Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bomber Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfella, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, man, we back. Goodfella Sports TV. We in the building. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Want to make a donation to the channel, links in the description. Best way to donate, share the video, right? Make sure I hit that share button, man. I do appreciate it. Share somewhere, social media. But let's talk about Terrence Bud Crawford, all right? Got some intel on Terrence Bud Crawford, and first thing I'm going to say is I was told that his team was totally trolling about going up to 160, all right? Right now, you know, Canelo, Golovkin, Charlo, Andrade is not in the plans. So it was a total troll thing, and that's how I took it. I didn't really think they were serious about going to 160. I know a few years ago, Terrence Crawford did say he would go up and fight Golovkin. And he seemed to be dead serious about that. But right then and there, that is a troll, okay? Right now, I just thought they said that they was trolling the media is what I'm being told. But, you know, this is what a lot of the brothers want to hear right here is that Top Rank is looking to make Shawn Porter fight next. So, I seen something on Twitter. I think Lance Plugmeyer retweeted it and said that Todd DeBuff, who probably gonna be running Top Rank when Bob Arum moves on, I think it's like his stepson or something like that. He said that that they wasn't interested in Danny Garcia, and you see the PBC reporters, they gonna tweet that out real quick. The reason they not interested in Danny Garcia is because Danny Garcia wasn't interested in them. They reached out to Danny Garcia. It's a whole interview out there with Angel saying they reached out to us, but they didn't want the deal. Same thing with Keith Thurman. He said, we had small talk, and he couldn't say Bud's name. That's how he got the Pacquiao fight. You know what I'm saying? Because Top Rank was trying to go. I think the Zone, it was rumored they was going hard, but I heard Eddie said that he didn't target Keith Thurman. But Keith, you know, basically Keith said, you know, it was a fight they talked about, and then, you know, he got the Pacquiao fight. And that's what happened. When you threaten to leave PBC, like Mikey, that's how you got the Pacquiao fight. When you threaten to leave them, then they give you the fight you want. Errol Spence just ain't caught on yet. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, right now, they looking to really make the Shawn Porter fight next for Terrence Crawford. So I guess Terrence is on board with that. People saying, well, you know, Terrence said he ducking Shawn Porter because he said they friends and all that, but nobody said it when Shawn Porter said the exact same thing after he fought Yugas. Everything that Errol said, you know, everything that Terrence said, Shawn said. He said that's just something that we gotta. He said it way before Terrence said. It's something that we just gotta figure out. We've been boys for a long time, and if that's the fight they want to make, I mean, that's the fight that people want to see. But like I said last night, if you didn't catch the live stream, you're just gonna get discredited. That's what it boiled down to. No matter what Crawford do, had he beat Earl, had he beat Keith, had he beat Manny, had he beat Floyd, had he beat Danny, no matter who he beat, he gonna get discredited because he already on the wrong side of people's feelings. You know, you got the propaganda crew, aka the Black Panther Party crew, aka the Dirty Street Gang. They got people that's pimping people and corrupting their mind on why not to support Bud. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you got a dude, they got a black girl, black kids, never did no raccoon stuff to my nature. He got a black coach, you know, he cool dude. You know, other than he didn't want to interview with Town, and he don't interview with Fred Sharpton, but I talked to Town, he said he wasn't tripping about it. So I moved on from it. He said he ain't tripping. He at the Mean Machine fight and Crawford fight right now. He out there. Travel from Oakland to New York. So when he said he wasn't tripping about that, man, I was like, okay, I moved on from it, bro. That's just real stuff. You know, just because somebody don't want to talk to you or interview with you because you affiliated with some people that you don't like, I mean, I get it. I do get it, but no matter what this dude do, they going to downplay it and have issues. Had he beat Errol Spence before the car accident, we know what the excuse was going to be. The excuse was going to be Errol Spence's weight drain. Look at the Shawn beat Errol. You know, Sean lost to Errol, excuse me. Look what happened. Oh, Earl got to start, first thing these dudes say, I'm disappointed in Earl. He got to start staying in better shape in between camps. And he drained himself. He was draining himself in the fight. He was draining himself in the fight. Remember that was the narrative? He drained it, he was drained. All of a sudden, he go back to the gym. They say, look, Earl been taking it serious now. They've been saying that for the last few fights. Mikey overtrained. Oh, he too big in between fights. Right? And then when after he supposed to be getting his life together and not partying so hard and staying in shape in between fights, knowing he got to fight January 25th, he in the club, high off who knows what, and drunk off liquor, and he crashed the whip. But he supposed to be trying to do better. Come on, get up out of here. It was always gonna be a built-in excuse. Oh, first it was Crawford was too small. Then it was, Errol Spence is getting weight drained. That's what they was gonna say. He was weight drained. He should have been moved up. He been at 47 too long. That was gonna be the excuse. That was gonna be the excuse. Now you go to Danny Garcia. What was gonna be the excuse if he fought Danny Garcia? Keith Thurman did it. Sean Porter did it. So what you really doing now? You're not doing nothing. He beat Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman passed his prime. He stopped Pacquiao. That's credible, but Pacquiao been stopped a few times in his career already. That's why I don't get why people are enamored with fighting Manny Pacquiao. Because, but I get it. It's a good payday. And Crawford explained on ESPN that Pacquiao ran from that smoke. And that's why he wanted to fight him, because he ran from the smoke. So we get it. Right? But, Sean Porter is going to be serious. Sean Porter lost to everybody. He had to draw Julio, Errol Spence. He lost to him. He lost to Keith Thurman. He lost to Kell Brook. So, at the end of the day, only thing Terence Crawford can do is try to be the first man to stop Sean Porter, or he got to be Sean Porter in better fashion than Errol Spence. But it's still going to be an excuse. It's still going to be an excuse. Oh, Errol softened up Sean. Why? Just watch the narratives. People try so hard to not be like the other side, but it's the same thing. AJ fans and Errol Spence fans is one and the same. But him and Sean, that'd be a good fight. Like I said before, it's not gonna give him no vindication. It's not gonna vindicate him, because it's still gonna be excuses. Unless he got to go out there and be the first person to stop Sean Porter. And then again, people gonna say Sean Porter was Sean Porter was coming off a loss. So you always gonna get those naysayers. But if they really was about that action, they would fight Bud. If Bud was too small, if Bud wasn't good, if Bud was trash, these fights would get made. Because they was willing to make those fights with Jeff Horn. Everybody had Jeff Horn name in their mouth. Everybody wanted to get down with Jeff Me So Horny. But this is what you just got to deal with in boxing. They did the same thing to Floyd. They're doing it to Canelo. New boxing fans. They're gonna continue to create narratives, and this is something we got to deal with. But with Crawford and Porter, Porter got to make it a dogfight. But the difference between Porter and Spence, Porter and Spence and Bud, excuse me, is that Spence don't go from offense to defense well. He don't slip. He got a lot of shit to learn. He real stiff. This is why they keeping the Charlos away from guys like Tony Harrison and Demetrius Andrade, and they keeping Earl away from guys like Tony Harrison. They matchmake guys to avoid certain styles. They know them dudes from Texas can't handle no boxer punches. That's a bad style matchup for guys like that. All them dudes are, at this point, Jamil too, all these dudes are aggressive, seek and destroy type fighters. That's what they are. At this point, all of them dudes are seek and destroy type of fighters. They want to bang it out. They want to, and when you get a dude that's in there that's rangy, that can box, that can use his feet and use angles, they know that's gonna be a bad style matchup. Now, could they catch him down the stretch? Yeah, they can catch him down the stretch. All them brothers is good conditioned athletes. But if a dude like Andrade or Tony Harrison or Terrence Crawford get into a groove in the fighters that they pace, there's nothing that them dudes from Texas can do about it. They gonna look like a damn fool. You know what I'm saying? So with Sean is dealing with somebody that's different. Somebody that knows his game, he know Crawford game. But the difference is this. Crawford got real punching power. Like Errol Spence, they got good punching power. And also the difference is he not dealing with a one-trick pony like Errol Spence. Errol Spence, he can outbox a guy like, I say Danny Garcia. I believe he can outbox him. I believe he can outbox a guy like Mikey Garcia. But when you get out there, when he get in there with guys that's going to feint, and they got a lot of speed and good foot movement, good athletes, he going to struggle every time, and that can box. See what Sean Porter did? Sean Porter used angles. Sean Porter feinted on his way in. And when you punch at Errol Spence got a bad tendency to put them earmuffs on. Arthur Abraham had that issue. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dudes that can't get in there, slip a punch, and return fire. There's a lot of dudes that can't do that. And Errol Spence not one of them. Every now and again, Errol Spence will punch in between your combinations. Like that's how he dropped Sean Porter. It took him 11 rounds to figure out to time him and counter and punch with him. It took him 11 rounds to figure that out. The punch with Sean Porter. Now that ain't an easy thing to do. It's the punch with Sean Porter, but like I said, Bud do some things where he give you opportunities, but he do some things in there that is gonna give Sean problems. If Sean get on the inside, Bud is strong on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Sean want to come outside, Bud can keep him on the outside with his jab. He want to go in the pocket, he gonna end up like Felix Diaz. But the one punch Sean do throw is that overhand right. And I pointed that out in the Mean Machine fight. The one punch Mean Machine throw well is the punch that Crawford is his Achilles heel. It's some overhand rights. That's something that Kenny Porter and Sean really got to practice at. But, you know, that's something that Bomac and Saul and Red and all them is pretty much worked at with Crawford. Crawford give you opportunities because he offensive. You know, he gonna give you opportunities. But the thing about it is, his arms is longer than Errol Spence. When you talking about fighting Sean Porter, he more multifaceted than Errol Spence. Errol Spence is a guy that's only mastered the inside fight. Like I said, he can outbox a guy like Mikey. You know what I'm saying? But when that's the only thing he can do is be on the front foot and beat a real welterweight up. That's it. He not gonna sit out there. If he was supposed to outbox Sean, he wasn't capable of doing it. Because he didn't have the skills or the counterpunching ability. You know, he don't really have those abilities on a consistent basis. You look at Crawford, he's a well-rounded fighter. And another thing that approved this Sean Porter fight that approved for Crawford is that he's physically stronger than people give him credit for. The way he handled Jeff Horn, I was just watching that fight last night. The way he handled Jeff Horn was amazing. You know what I'm saying? And people forget this dude has got a wrestling background. And wrestlers are some of the most conditioned, strong guys, you know, that you'll ever meet. And if Sean Porter want to wrestle, Bud got a PhD or a doctoral at wrestling. So it's Sean Porter really gonna have to sit there and counter this man and use his agility. But then again, Jeff Horn did the very same thing. Yeah, Sean Porter got speed over Jeff Horn, but Terrence Bud Crawford was just picking him apart, punching him where he was gonna be at. Like, it's gonna look like the Jeff Horn fight. And I think Jeff Horn is taller and longer than Sean Porter. He should crucify Sean Porter. I would expect that to happen. I'm not sure he can stop him, but he should crucify Sean Porter. Real talk. He should be the Undertaker. He can hang him. He can beat him. He should beat him easy. Because it ain't nothing but a Jeff Horn replay with a little bit more speed And I wouldn't even say a little bit more power. I think Jeff Horn might even hit harder than Shawn Porter. I could be wrong. But the difference is they know each other. Not saying that Jeff Horn is a better fighter than Shawn Porter. But what I'm saying is the styles are similar. They're both aggressive, but Jeff Horn is a little bit probably taller, a little bit longer than him. You know, they both didn't fought at the middleweight limit, but like I said before, man, people gonna have their opinions. No matter Bud go out there and pearl a performance. It's a 5-star, 10 out of 10 performance. People gonna find a way to say this and that. But my thing about this, is this statement right here before I end up shooting this run I gotta shoot. My whole thing is that instead of doing all these cross examinations, you know, instead of doing the triangle theory, like, dude, I mean, if Errol Spence was healthy, like, just say it. Why did this dude got to sit here and go through the ringer and beat other PBC opponents that had opportunities to fight him when they had belts? Or he got to beat other guys through, you know, to prove that he worthy to fight Errol Spence. Man, we don't even know if Errol Spence is good, bro. His last 2 performances, dude, he did not stop guys that he was expected to stop by these dudes out here. The dirty little street gang. Oh, Shawn Porter is he gonna beat Shawn Porter in 5 rounds? He gonna run through Shawn Porter. Now all of a sudden with Shawn Porter, right? All of a sudden with Shawn Porter is now Kenny and Shawn Porter is now accepted to sit at the Lions Den's boxing community. They're accepted to sit at the table with them now. They can kick it with them now. Because he had to prove that he was worthy to fight Errol Spence. But before the fight, they got no respect. I'm like, man, he not about to run through Shawn Porter. And if he run through Shawn Porter, he'd be my fighter of the year. And what happened? He almost lost. In a lot of people's opinion, he lost that fight. That ain't no easy fight. I told y'all dudes, that wasn't no easy fight. But everybody want to believe what they want to believe. Now, Crawford go out there and he put on the performance Earl's supposed to put on. He's not going to give him his credit, bro. Not. You know what I'm saying? So, at the same time, I would expect Crawford to do what he had to do and to punish Shawn Porter. It'd be good for a few rounds. But Shawn Porter don't make no adjustments. You know, no, he can't really fight nowhere but one range. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, we'll see what happens, man. Hey, Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business question, query, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation? That link's in the description. Best way to donate is share the video. One time for the one time. It's your boy, CJ Goodfellas, Goodfellas Sports TV. We go.